Okay, one of the projects, my old projects, was called Black Community. Where Are We Going? And I think I told the story of how that project came up. Is because like on Facebook there was this woman. She was talking about black men, and it was a big back woman talking about black men. I don't mean to call her a big back woman, but she was definitely a hefty woman, and she was a white man. She was with a white man, and she was a divester talking about how black men like just ain't shit, and that bothered me. Obviously, as a black man, that bothered me. Even though like she wasn't my type, she wasn't someone I would go after, and I don't even care that she's slurping on the white man and all that shit. But stuff like that makes me like it's sad because even I don't want to say conversation, but there's a person I follow, and she goes by the name Spicy La Negra, and guess she's a lesbian. I don't know, but um, I don't know. She was just randomly on a journey, and I followed her. I ain't got that many viewers on my shit either, but even then, I'm gonna tag her in this, so she may or may not respond. But if you're listening to this, hello. Okay. Now, I was the one that asked you the question. It was like, what is your viewpoints of men? And it's just like, I'm not here to bash, and I just want to understand your viewpoint. And I'm paraphrasing, but she was just like, basically, the ones with men have no value. And hold on, I think it's still up. Men are, she says, men are problem. She says, men are problematic beings. God damn it. I hate this thing. She said men are problematic beings are and refusing to grow up and evolve. Okay. So and she didn't respond to me back, but I said something along though. Who are these niggas that you hang around with? And I get this. And she's not the. Here's the thing. She's not the only one that I have had this conversation with. I've had this conversation with other women, and it's just like, especially like women that's just like, I'm so fucking, they have this attitude, I'm so fucking sick of men, and, you know, for whatever reason. And it's usually for the long since it's like they're refusing to grow up and evolve. And to me, like I said, it's sad. Because on the other hand, like, even though there are men that feels the same way about women, like, it's like, as much as I hear this from the women's side, I hear the same shit from the men's side. And this is the sad part about it. It's just like, okay, there is a problem. What are we doing to solve it? And you think it's the young people. It's not even the young people. It's people in their 20s. It's even in the people in their 30s. Hell, it's even people in their 50s. This is a problem. And it's been a problem. And it's just like something that I feel like no one is trying to solve it. It's just like we all see the problem there, but it's just like, who's going to solve it? Now, again, I don't have no ill will towards this woman, and but it's just like, first things first. Like, I could show you a list of problematic women that refuse to evolve, but I don't want to go tit for tat because it's like she could probably pull up so much insurmountable evidence of men being stupid and men being ignorant and refuse to grow up and being problematic. I can do the same. All right. There's insurmountable evidence of women just doing ignorant shit to men, and and even me, I've said like I would rather deal with 100 crash out men before I deal with one crazy ass woman. And if you're wondering why, because like men are more easily to deal with when even when they're angry, they are more easy to deal with. because sometimes the answer is simple. We're just like answer is simple, and we're trying to figure it out. What are you mad for? They usually tell you what they mad for, and then if we can fix the problem, we get to fix the problem. And then sometimes it might end up in a squabble, or sometimes people get to talk it out, but usually it's over. Women, they're vindictive. They're trying, if they feel like you've done double crossed them, they're gonna find a way to get back at you, and it might, and they'll do something to, like, from the low depths of hell to get back at you, just to make sure that they get back at you. I've seen, those things where you see something happen and you go, I don't want that happen to my worst enemy. Women are exact opposite. They'll see that happen and they'll laugh. And like, I've been in rooms of that before. Like, the worst can happen to them, just like serves them right. They'll be like, yo, serve that motherfucker right. And you be like, damn, I don't want that on my worst enemy. Women are not like that. So again, we can go back and forth, all right? And we can say who's to blame. I'm not with that. I've been trying to bridge this gap. I really do want to bridge this gap between men and women, especially black men and women. Because there's no reason like in this time of era we should be fighting against each other. If anything, we should be closer than ever in this time of need. And yet we are not. Because mostly because like we don't trust each other. And I'm not just blaming it on women, and I'm not just blaming it on men, because we're both of the problem. We don't trust each other. Whether you think people are just there for your draws, people are there for your money, people are there for your resources, your utilities, whatever, we don't usually trust each other. Now, the thing is, what makes me sad about this is just like, it's like, who are these niggas? Like I said, I used to say this to my sister, like, who are these niggas that just be pissing you off, or just like giving you these ideas? Because, and why do you be around them? But I've also had this definition of saying women are attracted to chaos. They don't like being bored. They like starting shit. They like drama, and like they love chaos. I've stand on that. I've been on that hill. I'm dying on that hill. So, with that being said, um, if anything, I'm just for Spicy La Negra. I don't want nothing but an open dialogue. Just one of these days where you and I just chop it up. There's no intentions, no pure intentions, or nothing like that. I just want to, like, if you ever see this, I just want to chop it up with you, and I want to get to know you a little bit, because I feel like you should, I don't know. I just feel sad that people think about this in a generation, but I also feel like we need to be in an era where we, instead of just like blaming people, we need to be helping each other out. And like, this is just me extending my hands, because honestly, yeah, I don't like that women feel that way, especially when I know there are good men out there that don't, that you know that has evolved. It's just like, who are you around? Because I know men that you put good head on your shoulders that would treat you like a queen, even not even from a I'm trying to date you in, like, I'm just cool with you, and then like, if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I got you. I got you. Like, I don't need nothing from you but your well being. But like I said, that's just me extending my hand out. If you want to chop it up, I feel like we can have this conversation. But if not, we cannot. But let me know how you feel. Today, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.